Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to join us for today's webinar, and it's great to have you all here. I'm Tom here from Utah Divisions of Program Promotions, BPP. And before the official start, let us go through the video about Utah Cyber Open Day. And after the video, we will get started for today's webinar. Now, let me share the video for you. Okay, welcome back to our webinars. And now we're back to our slide. Okay, after the video, now we're back to the webinars. And as you can see in the video, Utah is a university which upholds the learning, teaching, and the research excellence. And today we are bringing you the topic Millions and Baby Workshops. This is the sharing by our lecturers from Utah Center for Foundation Studies at Canberra campus. And today we are proudly invited Ms. Chan Wan Ling, our lecturers, as today's speaker, and Mr. Tan Chi Hao as today's moderator. Just let you know before we officially start the video, before we officially start the webinars. So after the sharing, there will be the Q&A sections. And if you all have any doubts or anything you need to ask, please feel free to put the questions to the columns of Q&A in the Zoom. Due to the limited hour we have, sorry that we may not able to answer all the questions. Just probably like selected questions will be answered on air. And other than the Zoom live today, we will also share live to the Utah page, our Facebook page, Utah for You. So if you happen to have any friends that would like to join us but not able to join us through the Zoom, they can join us through the Utah for You, the Facebook page. And no longer ado, now we invite Mr. Tan Chi Hao to start today's webinar. Mr. Tan.
Thank you, Mr. Tom from DPP. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Again, thank you, Mr. Tom from DPP. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for your registration to participate in this live webinar workshop entitled Millionaire Baby Workshop. My name is Shihao, a lecturer from Utah Center for Foundation Studies, Utah Kappa campus, and I will be the moderator for today's workshop. Please be informed that there will be a Q&A session at the end of the workshop. So if you have any questions for the speaker, kindly use the meeting chat box functions to type your questions, and I will ask the selected question on your behalf at the end of the workshop. All right. Just in case the screen is lagging or you can't hear us, please let us know. All right. And next, a reminder for all Utah staff and Utah students, an e-attendance links will be shared to you during the event, during the workshop. So please use your Utah email account to sign in and sign out your attendance via the link. This means you have to submit the form twice, once for sign in and another for sign out. Okay. Now, let's get back on our topic, Millionaire Baby Workshop. This workshop, Millionaire Baby Workshop, is specially catered to secondary school students. Its principal aim is to instill the right money concept and attitude in young people of school-going age, while providing beginner steps to saving money and also learning about investment. Before we start our workshop today, it is a great pleasure for me to introduce our speaker to you, who is going to talk to us about the right concept of money, who is going to share with us some practical ways to save money. So our guest speaker is Miss Chan Wan Ling. Hello, Miss Chan. Miss Chan Wan Ling graduated from University Putra, Malaysia, with a bachelor's degree in human resource development. She then completed her master's in science, specialized in youth studies in UPM as well. Before joining Utah as a lecturer, she was attached with a training consultancy as a trainer, providing training on topics like soft skill for youth, entrepreneurship, and financial literacy program. Okay, so without further ado, and I now pass the floor to you. Mishan, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you, Mr. Tan. Okay, let me first share my screen. All right, here we go. All right, so thank you so much, Mr. Tam and Mr. Tan, okay, for doing the introduction and introducing me. Okay, so it is an honor today to be doing this special sharing on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Thank you for choosing to join us. Yeah. Okay, so get straight to the topic, Millionaire Baby Workshop. Actually, when you sign up, okay, and decided to attend this workshop, what do you have in mind? Okay, what do you actually expect, okay, to learn? Okay, about millionaire or about baby? Okay, all right, so this is actually a workshop to prepare you to become a millionaire. Okay, so now you are a baby, okay, on the way to be a millionaire. Okay, being a millionaire needs more than just luck. Okay, being lucky is not enough, so it needs very good financial habits. Okay, good foundation. So this workshop, it's trying to talk to you about some very basic financial foundation. Okay, so that you can start your financial journey. Okay, strongly. A lot of young people we know has gotten into financial related problems like credit card debt, okay, unable to save money, and maybe eventually bankruptcy. Okay, so just because no one has ever talked to them about financial literacy related topics. Okay, so they have to bang their heads against the wall and then learn from their very painful mistakes. So I hope this workshop can serve as a starting point for all of you. okay, to kickstart your financial knowledge building. So if you are expecting something like fast tips to earn money, the best share to buy, or some scheme cepat kaya, by the way, that is a scammer. Okay, so those things are not what we are going to cover today. Okay, so yep, so set our expectation right before we start. Okay, and with good foundation, I believe everybody can go financially independent, strong, and eventually a millionaire. So a lot of things that I'm going to share later might be something that you have heard or you have already known, but I always believe, okay, as an educator, how much you know is not important. How much you are actually putting into action, how much you can practice, that is the thing that will make a difference. Okay, so let's see what you can pick up, okay, and practice after this. Okay, so giving you a head up, so these are the subtopics that we are going to discuss in this short sharing session. First, we will look into what is money. Okay. Second, we will look into some basic financial planning. Then the third thing, we will be looking into saving habits and also some tips. And finally, the fourth point, okay, is we are going to talk about growing your money. All right. Okay, so before the actual topic, let's kind of scare you a bit with some news and statistic maybe. So this is from South China Morning Post. This is actually a very recent post. If you look at the date, it's 2019 December, just like end of last year. It says, young and low-income Malaysians are living beyond their means, because that means people are living, okay, a lifestyle that they cannot afford, and because of that, they are drowning in debt. This is what the World Bank says, not Patrick Ali, okay, from the roadside say, okay, so it is a very factual and reliable information. Low-income Malaysian, okay, they are having that. How can like fresh graduates and young people owe people money? Yeah, a lot of reason. Okay, most of them are unable to pay back their loans and credit card, okay, because they have to support a very high maintenance lifestyle. Okay, and when it comes to credit card, okay, it's not it's not going to be a good thing if you can't use it well. We will talk a bit on credit card later. And it's not difficult to get into bankruptcy. You just have to be unable to pay back 30,000. 30,000, not even enough to buy a car. Okay, you already can go bankrupt. Okay, it is that easy. Okay, so don't think bankruptcy is something far away from us. It could be very close. In fact, the biggest category that the people that is facing bankruptcy is actually aged between 25 to 34. Okay, so which is a very close range, okay, for all of us over here. Okay, our former finance minister, Lim Guan Eng, has also said the reason why bankruptcy is attacking the youth, okay, mainly is because of the low financial literacy. Okay, basically, if you check in our education system, there is nothing, okay, being taught, okay, about finance. Okay, so most of the people are actually earning it the difficult way and the harsh way. And that is actually a very sad truth. And these are the reasons why Malaysians are declared bankrupt. Look at the biggest part of the pie, 36% because of higher purchase loan. Buy cars. Okay, nowadays people are looking at cars as a very important asset. So the nicer the car, okay, the better their fuel. Housing loan is another problem. Personal loan. Do you know why people take personal loan? Okay, people are taking loan. That means they actually borrow money from the bank or other financial agencies to go traveling. Okay, surprise, yeah, no money, but still want to travel. Okay, and wedding, no money, but have to get married. Okay, yeah, for their kids, paying back their credit card, that means they have a credit card, they overuse, they cannot, kind of pay back, they have to take a loan to cover the credit card. So one problem settled, another problem started. Okay, so this is all the personal loan problem. And another main reason that is not in this pie chart, it's what I'm going to share next. Online shopping. Okay, well, this is I think you know your new hobby, okay, especially after MCO where you have nowhere to go but only at home. So shopping is the best thing to do. Okay, so easy, so free, okay, that you can just open your Shopee or Lazada or whatever shopping app you have and just buy. Okay, you buy cheap stuff everywhere, but actually when you accumulate it, okay, the total amount that you are spending on shopping can be very scary. Okay, so do you think, okay, this slide that you are seeing here is actually data from 2017. It's 2020 right now, so I think this trend is getting even, I don't know whether I want to say better or worse, but this is getting, okay, into a major trend, okay, of our lifestyle. And if we are not careful, okay, we will be actually getting into another financial problem. Okay, so I hope that's scary enough. Yeah, if it's not scary enough, please do your own research on the internet. Okay, yeah, so don't have to look for other countries far, far away. Just try to research on Malaysia. Okay, you will be, I think it will be frightening. Okay, enough. Okay, so now we are getting into straight into our topic. The first topic, money. What's that? Okay, yep, all of us want to be rich. We want to have a lot of money. But what is money? Do we really have a right concept toward money? Okay, here we have a definition, okay, of money. Money is whatever is generally accepted in exchange for goods and services. Blah, blah, blah. Well, as a lecturer, I'm so used to putting definition over there, but this is not a lecture class. Let's forget about the definition. In fact, I think we all know very well what is money, right? Okay, those who still find it difficult to understand money, come to me, I help you, okay? After I spend your money, I'm sure you understand and you feel, okay, what is money. Right, let's not explain this one. But knowing money doesn't make us rich. It is our attitude towards money that makes a difference. So may I ask, do you love money? Okay, I think many will raise hand for this one. Do you hate money? I wonder how many will raise hand for this one. Anybody will hate money? Okay, let me be honest with you. There are two types of people available, okay, around us. The first type is the one that on the left side on your screen, okay, with that, you know, currency sign, dollar sign, spec. People who are crazy for money. Okay, I think this one we all can understand. Okay, on the other hand, we have the right side, okay, the guy in the red shirt, people who are afraid of money. Okay, don't be surprised. We actually have people in this category. It might be you, even though you might not realize it. Why would we have people afraid of money? Okay, a lot of reasons. First reason is they might have seen patterns and problems of some of the rich people in the family. Okay, people fight among each other, trying to get the the best advantage from the family inheritance. Okay, so they are afraid of being kidnapped. Okay, and the friends around them, okay, are taking advantage on them. Okay, so that is not a nice thing to see or to experience. A lot of people are telling themselves, I better stay poor. Okay, I don't want to go through all these things. Okay, that's not the life that I want. Okay, and maybe you also have experience where some rich people refuse to help you when you are really, really in need. Okay, or they have said harsh words to you, or they have humiliated you, and you have the anger in your heart and feel, what's the point of being rich? Okay, like them. Okay, I'd rather stay poor. Okay, and kind, useless lah. Okay, so this is another group of mindset. And there are people who actually think ayo, I will never be rich one okay, no one teach me investment lah, ayo, I don't have money lah, my family is like this. Okay, they give themselves actually a lot of excuses that they cannot be rich. Why do they do so? Because they don't know how and they are not confident that they can do it. So to avoid disappointment, okay, they try to destroy, okay, their expectations, okay, or whatever hope they have. I would call this the poverty mindset, okay. Fikiran kemiskinan, okay, poverty mindset, 贫穷的思想. This is actually a very major barrier to being rich and financially strong, because you tell yourself that you cannot do it, okay, and you will not try, you will not find out, you will not go and learn, okay. So this is something that I hope everyone is aware, that you can check yourself. Are you in one of the category that we explained or shared just now? If yes, maybe you need to have a talk with yourself to see, is that really what you think, or it's just because of you're trying to avoid disappointment, you are afraid of it, or you have some bad experience. Okay, being financially independent, okay, it's something that will give you a good life, and also to the people around you. It's a good thing, okay, to have, and everybody deserves that, no matter what is your background. Okay, so don't let poverty mindset, okay, stop you from achieving financial independence, okay, and success, okay, in your life. Okay, so be very honest with yourself. Okay, what are your fears and what do you want? Okay, set your concept and attitude correct. Okay, so that you can have a good life too. Okay, so attitude problem done. Now, behavioral problem. You like money, okay? You want to be rich, okay? So are you spending time to, okay, to work on that? Okay, do you spend time to manage your money? Let me tell you, okay, a very funny truth that most people want to be rich, but they're not doing anything about it. Some people, they don't even know how much they are earning and spending. Possible or not? I think spending, maybe you don't know lah, okay, but earning, how can you don't know how much you are earning? I have a friend, she is actually at a managerial level in one company. She actually doesn't know how much she earns. Okay, she has worked in the company for a few years with the yearly increment, okay, and sometimes her performance hit the target, she get extra increment and bonuses. She still doesn't know how much she earned every month. She doesn't check her account whether her salary actually came in. There was once the company forgot to bank in or bank in late. Actually, she didn't realize. She needs another colleague to tell her so. Okay, and some people, they don't know how much they are spending. Okay, they just spend only when they feel like spending. They don't check and don't control. If they overspend, how? Negative account, no? Use credit card to cover, to pay first, no? Okay, and some people actually don't know how much they have in their bank account. Do you know? Okay, yeah, without checking your account or your phone. Okay, so this is the problem. We don't really care or work on our finance, and how do we expect, okay, that boom, miraculously we are millionaire, we are rich? It doesn't happen, okay, that 20 billion suddenly appear in your account. You think people want to donate money to you? Who do you think you are? Okay, so let's cut all these things aside. If you want to be rich, make sure, okay, that's in your mind and also in your practical life. Okay, so that's what we are going to start talking about next. Action, okay, to start to get a better control on your financial status. Okay, that leads us to the second subtopic, financial planning. Okay, I'm not, trying to sell insurance, investment plan, whatever, okay, credit card or any savings plan. Okay, financial planning here, it's about your own personal financial planning. Okay, so what is it all about? Okay, basically very simple, about two things only. First, budgeting. Second, expenses tracking. Okay, budgeting is about planning your finance. Expenses tracking is about managing and controlling your finances. Okay, so we will do these two, okay, one by one, a little bit more details, because I feel these two are the strongest pillars in the foundation for financial habits. Okay, budget. What is a budget? We use this word a lot. We heard of this word a lot. Okay, a lot of people say, hey, my budget for this trip is 500 ringgit. Okay, that means what? That means you will not spend more than 500 ringgit, okay, for this whole trip. Okay, yeah, so budget basically, it's a pre-decided amount to guide you in your action, okay, so that you work within limit, okay, you don't go beyond your means, you don't spend more than you can afford. Okay, that is a budget. So before you start spending, you actually should decide how much you should spend. That is your budgeting. Okay, now how to prepare a budget? Okay, these are 4 simple steps in preparing your budget. Number 1, estimate your income. Make sure you know how much money that's coming in, okay? How much you are earning. Then only you know how much you can spend, isn't it? Okay, so estimate your income. Before you spend, save first. So step 2, plan your savings. Put aside the savings. Okay, step 3, plan your expenses in all the necessary category, including your rental, your car, how much of you need to spend on food, and even birthday gifts for your friend. Okay, and number 4, balance the budget. Okay, try to make sure, okay, you have the amount coming in and the amount you plan to spend, it's tally. Don't you have income 2,000, okay, but you're planning to spend, okay, 3,000. Okay, planning itself fail. Okay, so that's about budgeting. So to make sure you truly understand what is budget, I'm going to show you a simple example on budgeting. Okay, so I think a lot of you here know the audience are actually active students, current students in university. Okay, that means after a few years you will be graduated. Okay, and you'll be having a job. So as a fresh graduate, how much do you think you can earn? 3,000, 4,000? Okay, yeah, not so nice yet. So let's say we play safe. You earn 2002 as a fresh graduate. Okay, that's your income. Okay, so now we will start the budgeting with the income of 2002. Okay, actually budgeting, how you can do it? You can actually get a lot of free templates on the internet. Like the one that you are seeing on the screen right now, you can see that it's from vertex42.com. Okay, and there are a lot more free templates online that you can download and use for free. Okay, this one is quite a good one, as you can see. Okay, you can see that from January all the way to December. Can you see? Okay, it helps you to plan your budget for the whole year in the same spreadsheet. Okay, and this is formulated. They have formula in between. So whenever you fill in the figures anywhere, that will actually add or minus depending on the category for you. So it's a very easy to use and very friendly one. So you don't need to build your own Excel, try to apply the formula column, okay, and then realize this one got formula error. No need, okay, a lot of available free stuff online. Okay, let's start. So let's start with January. So your income is 2,000. I thought 2002. Why 2000? Don't forget, when you earn 2002, you have to minus EPF, SOCSO, EIS. Okay, so these are some mandatory. That means government set already that you have to keep aside for some protection and also your retirement savings. So after you deduct all these compulsory deduction, you might actually left with 2,000. Okay, so yep, that's all. Sorry, that's all you have to spend for this month. So okay, this column is for income. So you have 2,000 income this month. And as a fresh graduate, you might not have any investment yet. So all this 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So you only have 2,000 into your bank account every month. Okay, now plan your expenses. Okay, start filling in the basic and necessity categories first. Okay, so here we have home, okay, transportation, health, okay, and charity. Home, if you are earning, let's say if you work in somewhere not in your hometown, you need to rent a room. Okay, maybe 450. Okay, with as you're renting a room, you don't have to care, okay, or worry about the insurance. The landlord will settle it. But electricity, water is something you have to pay, correct or not? Okay, and basic expenses on your phone, okay, your internet. Okay, let's say you are relying on your own phone data, unlimited data. Okay, you don't need internet. Okay, a very GMAT kind of example. Okay, so that's your expenses for the home. Okay, now transportation. Do you have a car? Do you have to pay for the car installment? Okay, or you are driving a car that your family give you, or you are relying on public transports. Here in this example, I assume, okay, these fresh graduates are working in KL, PJ area, where it's very convenient to be taking train. So no need to pay for car insurance, okay, or petrol. Okay, just need to pay for train, okay, and maybe Grab, okay, once in a while. Repair, no need. Registration license, no need. No need. Okay, very GMAT, 200 only, every month. But that is when you have no car. Okay, if you have car, if your family actually help you to pay installment, down payment, and then you get your own car and you're going to pay for it every month, not only the monthly commitment, okay, for the car installment, you have to set aside money for repair, petrol, parking, toll, okay, and insurance and your road tax. All these things are money, okay, and that is a very big budget. So if necessary, if possible, try not to go for a new car when you graduated, or maybe go for a second-hand car. If can, actually maximize the usage of public transport in the area you work. That will be the better way. Okay, health. You never know you will fall sick or not, right? So set aside money for that. Well, if your company has some medical coverage, very good. But sometimes, okay, you need to have a bit money on your own. What if you need to see the dentist and the company is not covering? Okay, have some money for that. And have a basic insurance, health insurance, like a medical card. At least touch wood, okay, anything happen, without savings, you can still go for a proper treatment in the hospital. Okay, so that is very basic. Okay, so these three basic categories. Look at the last category, charity and gifts. Is that something compulsory? Ayo, I spend also not enough, I want to donate money. Well, one key thing to take note in financial planning is keep aside money for a good cause. Okay, So don't just earn and save for yourself only. Think about others who are in need. Okay, you can choose an organization that you like to donate to, like UNICEF, okay, No World Wildlife, WWF, or even a local old folks home, orphanage home, or even to the strays, okay, the Animal Society Association. Okay, this is like the law of attraction. Okay, if you want to attract the good, you yourself must be the good, isn't it? Okay, so set aside money to support something good. And also, don't forget to set aside money to give back to your parents, okay, or your caretakers. Not like they need your money, okay? Your parents might say, no need, no need, you keep. But it is your own commitment and responsibility, okay, that you want to give back to them. You cannot afford a lot, okay? Start small with just 50 ringgit a month, okay? Just start the habit, okay, to know that you have to give back to your parents, okay? Don't take them for granted. Well, this is not ending yet. So you have the daily living, okay, or your food lah, groceries lah, shopping for baju lah, okay, eating out, friends' birthday, karaoke, yamcha, mama, Starbucks, okay, all these things, set aside, okay, your budget inside. I put very small budget, 200 only actually. You know why? Because you don't have a lot of money lah, fresh graduate. Okay, and life is so boring. You can't live without entertainment. Okay, look at it. You want to watch some movie, maybe, okay, 1 or 2 movie a month. You want to buy some books, okay, you play online games, or you want to buy some weapons or things like that. Okay, cost it in. Tell yourself how much you can spend that month. Okay, and don't forget, you have to save. Okay, so save money aside. In later when we talk more about savings, you know that savings should be done in different category, not just one lump sum. Okay, so the first thing you must save before everything else is emergency fund. Okay, emergency fund that protects you in case you face a major problem. For example, that you lose your job. Okay, you need 3 months and above to find a new job. Okay, you make sure you can survive the 3 months. You can still pay your rental. You can still have food to eat. Okay, and your phone line, you can still pay for your phone bill. Or let's say, touch wood, you have certain sickness, okay, or no health condition that you have to stop going to school or stop working just to go for treatment. Okay, maybe your medical fees are being covered, but how about your personal expenses? You still need money of that. So you need emergency fund. Okay, we will talk in more details on how much in emergency fund it's enough to survive. Okay, and savings, okay, let's say you want to buy a car, okay, you can start saving for a car. If you want to save for your retirement, okay, you want to save an amount of money for investment, okay, you can start to plan in your saving. Okay, but start slow. As a fresh graduate, start your emergency fund first. Okay, and other obligations like student loans, if you owe PTN, don't stop paying back, or don't even not start to pay back. Okay, a lot of people are not having a loan just because of some people doesn't want to pay back. Don't do that. If you are supposed to pay, clear your debt. Okay, don't do what you don't want people to do to you. All right, obligations, all settle down over that. Okay, so with my very simple example of budget here, you can see that, okay, back to the first spreadsheet, total income 2,000. Okay, the expenses plan already 1,900. Okay, a very close budget. A bit of extra, only 10 ringgit. Okay, so make sure you follow tightly. Yeah. Okay, so once you are done, okay, for all this budget, okay, yeah, just to let you know that this budgeting and template can actually change. It's a soft copy. So add in the categories that you think it's relevant, and take away categories that you don't think it's relevant. Okay, so what's next? Tracking. A good budget is useless unless you check, okay, whether you are following or not. So tracking is to make sure you check it. Okay, you record down everything you spend, from 30 cents parking ticket for half an hour all the way up to a 3,000 handbag. Yes, write it down, every single cent that you spend, so that you can know how much you spend. People are losing money without knowing why. Okay, you ask your friend, hey, end of the month already, no money to eat. Yeah, lor, why lah? You spend money where? Don't know. Everybody tell you don't know. Why? They've spent it. How come don't know? Never track, never write down. Okay, so don't get yourself, okay, in the amazing situation is as my money all gone without me knowing. So do tracking. Similarly, tracking templates are available on the internet, very free for download with formula there. Okay, so in the tracking sample here, you can just transfer the budget that you have planned just now in the budgeting one into here. Okay, then the blue color one are all formulated columns. You can just leave it. Okay, now start to track everything every day. Okay, correctly every day. Let's start with 1st of August. First day of the month. Pay for your rental, car installment, insurance, go shopping for your groceries, all the dried food, shampoo lah, okay, whatever thing you need at home. Maybe first day you go back dinner with your parents, you spend 50 ringgit over there. Then after that you go coffee with your darling, okay lah, 40 ringgit. And after that, go for a movie, but this one your darling pay, that's why it's empty here. Okay, first day done. Second day, okay, pay for your electricity bill, whatever bill. Then your breakfast, maybe you just eat McDonald's, McSaver breakfast, 5 ringgit. Lunch, okay, go for Jaffa, economical rice, which is not very economic, 6 ringgit. Maybe you take a bit extra chicken, 6 ringgit, expensive way. Dinner with your brothers, go to a nicer restaurants, okay, maybe Nando's, 20 ringgit go on, okay. Then parking, 5 ringgit. Okay, this is quite a fair parking. If we talk about parking in KL and PJ, yeah, parking can be a big amount. Okay, and especially if you are going to KLCC, you will feel it, the pain of paying parking. Okay, so everything record down, and actually you see everything you spend here, they will have a percentage spent over there for you to see, so you know how much you have spent. Look at food. Just the second day of the month, you actually finish up your 30% allowance budget for your food. That means if you continue like this, not even half a month, you no money to eat already. That is how serious it can be, as a fresh graduate. So don't think you start earning money, you can actually spend and afford, okay, to support yourself. Very scary. You actually might not be able to live a life that you imagine. Okay, when I started tracking, it was very scary to see, okay, that I actually overspend every month. I didn't come from a very well-to-do family, so I know I have been used to living not a rich, okay, life. Okay, I was very confident that I can manage my money. So when I started to work, I didn't do tracking. There's no budgeting. I just spend whatever thing I think necessary, okay, and the balance I save, that's all. Okay, and a lot of people think that way. And I tell you, after years of working, I realized why I have not saved anything. Okay, it's like, no, I don't have any money in my account. Okay, I'm like living every day. Okay, I'm clearing my account every day. It was very scary until I know tracking, so I started to track. I didn't start with all this jungle thing. I just put a notebook in my handbag, okay, or on my desk. Every day I sit down to record. Okay, this morning what I add, okay, curry puff, 1 ringgit. Okay, then I went here, I bought this, I bought that. I track everything. Which category I'm spending the most. So your surprise is food. Okay, small thing here. Curry puff, keropok leko, pisang goreng. Those can kill you. Parking here a bit there. Toll payment. It's very scary to see my own expenses. And that's where I get a knock on my head to wake up. I cannot spend like this anymore. I'm living a lifestyle I cannot afford. If I continue without realizing, I will one day get into big trouble that I cannot handle. And that will be more difficult to restart. Okay, so tracking is that very, very important. Okay, actually after today's workshop, if you forget about everything, okay, and if you think budgeting is so difficult to do, the only one thing that I would really plead you to do, tracking. Start tracking. Okay, so you will see and you'll be surprised to know that you are actually having a very you're not spending correctly. Okay, so it's really, really important, yeah, from my heart. Okay, if you find it difficult, you don't like all this complicated Excel sheet, okay, no worries. Now we have a lot of personal expenses tracker available in the App Store. These are all free apps that you can use to do your budgeting and also tracking. Okay, but which is the best? I can't say. You must try and then you will know. Okay, we have here Be Smart. Okay, Spendy, Pocket Expenses, Budget Calculator, Household Account Book. I'm just randomly picking some of the top app, okay, from the App Store. And I personally have tried Household Account Book. Why? Is it a better one? No, because it's cute. All right, if you look at it, the layout, pastel color, cartoon thing, no problem, okay? Because when it's cute and fun, this will motivate you, okay, to go and open the app and key in the expenses every day. Yeah, why not? Choose something that you like, okay? Yeah, don't make financial tracking and financial stuff, okay, so boring, okay? So choose whatever thing you like, okay? So done with the budgeting and tracking on financial planning. I hope that you are convinced on how important tracking can be. Really, really, okay? They do it. Try. Just try, okay? Make it a habit, okay? And one day you will thank yourself for doing this. Okay, now topic 3. Okay, so this is on savings. Okay, so once you have your budgeting and tracking going on, then now you can work on building your saving habits. How to save money? Okay, do you have any idea on how to save money? Okay, like a lot of people like me, myself in the past, I spend first, okay, got balance on it, I save lah. No balance, how to save, right? Okay, yeah, I must make sure I survive first, isn't it? Well, if you are thinking that way, the truth is you might not be able to save, honestly. Okay, so save before you spend. Okay, how to save money? Okay, I've summarized, a nine steps flow chart, okay, here on the screen for you to see. It kind of summarizes almost everything that we are going to cover or we already covered today. First of all, budget, okay, have a plan, okay, plan budget. Then start tracking to make sure you are following closely with your budget. Okay, and thirdly, always remember, plan your savings before spending. If you're serious into saving, put that as your priority, okay? And number 4, spend on needs. Needs means something that is basic. You need to survive. That are called needs. Okay, like your house rental, your car installment, your insurance. These are okay, needs, and of course food lah. Okay, wants. Wants are more like something that you crave, you feel like you want. Okay, not saying totally no. Okay, don't spoil yourself. No lah. Okay, life must be fun. Minimize it. Okay, minimize it. This is a very challenging thing. Okay, once in a while I drink Starbucks only ma. Once in a while I go Seafood Tang for bubble tea, brown sugar roasted bubble tea. Okay, yeah. But your once in a while is how often? Okay, my mom is a diabetic patient, so she's not supposed to take very sweet stuff. Okay, she has to reduce her sugar intake. So one day I caught her eating some sweet stuff. I said, "Mom, what are you doing?" And she said, "Never mind lah, once in a while." Okay, once in a while. But then I continue to catch her. Every day she can have 1 to 3 once in a while. Okay, every day like that times 30 days. 1 month she might have 30 to 90 once in a while. I think that will kill her. Okay, so the same for you. Every day you were thinking, and never mind, once in a while I drink Starbucks, or once in a while I go bubble tea. You every day, once in a while, a few times, gone. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, number 6, limit your credit card usage. Credit card can be very helpful, very, okay, convenient. But if you don't use it properly, credit card can kill you very fast. Okay, a very basic platinum card with a salary of 5,000, you can apply for a basic platinum card with almost all banks, and the credit limit is 30,000. Wow, okay, 30,000. But just try to fail payback 1 month, immediately can go to bankruptcy, because bankruptcy means 30,000 you cannot pay back. Okay, it's so easy. Yeah, it's so easy. So be careful, people. Okay, and the 7th step, stay creative. Okay, make savings fun. Okay, try different fun ways to save. Okay, for example, I have friends who have difficulty to save. For them to keep aside 200, 300 every month can kill them. So they tried this. Start with small money, small amount. But when is the time that you are richest in the whole month? Beginning of the month, when the salary just came in, right? Okay. Practice this. 1 month, 30 days. First day of the month, you save 30 ringgit. Second of the month, you save 29 ringgit. Third day, you go for 28. Fourth day, 27. Continue. 26, 25, 24. Okay, so on and so forth. That means at the last day of the month, you just need to save 1 ringgit. Okay, we do it this way because towards the end of the month, where it's when you are quite tight, so you don't try to force yourself to save too much, then you feel very difficult. Okay, so try to make things easy for you. Okay, this way of saving, how much do you think you can save in 1 month? Start calculating. Okay, 30 plus 29 plus 28. Okay, we have no time for that. I calculated for you. 465. Yes, 465 ringgit a month if you just do this style of practicing. This style of savings. If you are struggling to save, being able to save 465 a month is a huge thing. Okay, so try to do something like this. Okay, if you think this is too much, okay, and you cannot afford to save that much yet, adjust the amount based on your comfortability. Okay, Another way is some people try to clear all their coins and small notes at the end of the day, their 1 ringgit paper with money, into a big jar. So at the end of the month, okay, they calculate how much they have, then exchange it with some small business owner, the hawker, the small shops, they sure want your coins and small change, 1 ringgit notes, right? So you get your big note, like 50 ringgit, 100 ringgit, okay, those you can actually save and keep in your wallet. Okay, that's how you have to help you to see small money growing into bigger money. Okay, and another creative way to save is don't save everything in just one bank account. Okay, when you have everything inside, money in, money out, okay, very busy, very messy, you actually cannot track your own savings very well. Okay, later we will talk about this on how to use different accounts to do different saving. Okay, and one last thing I want to share with you, it's called declutter. Declutter is actually a very common lifestyle practice a lot of people are trying to do now. Okay, living a minimalist lifestyle. Okay, danshari, have you heard about this Japanese term? It's about cleaning your house. They are throwing away things that you don't need, okay, that is not useful to you. Okay, in this process, you might actually find some good quality stuff, okay, things that you have not used before. Try to sell them off on the second-hand, okay, page. You have Carousel nowadays, the app. You can sell on a lot of Facebook second-hand page. Yeah, do that. You get a bit of money back. Okay, you clear away your house, and you know, you help yourself to live a better life. Okay, also psychologically as well, and also start to pick up the habit is don't simply buy small things just because it's cheap. Okay, yep, all the small notebook, know how many notebook your notebook you have, okay, that you have not used. Okay, stationaries, how many pen you need. Okay, yeah, so you know, all these things all are money, and I tell you, I'm guilty for this one. Okay, and okay, all of us are learning along the way. Okay, and after that, think about investment. We will also cover a little bit of this later, and also review your financial status as you are doing it. Okay, look at it. Okay, every 3 months, every 6 months, sit down to see how much money you have saved. Okay, how are your investment doing? Okay, all these things you need to sit down. So if you are seriously thinking about being rich and being financially strong, you are the finance manager for your own self. Okay, and that means you must set aside time to really work on your finance. Okay, it doesn't happen on its own. No such thing. Okay. Okay, another tips on how to save money. Remember, there are only 2 ways. First of all, increase your income. Second, cut your expenses. Full stop. That's all. Okay, basically, if you want your savings to grow, okay, how do you make it grow? You have your more income, right? Okay, increase your income. At the same time, you reduce the expenses. Don't let money go out so much of it. Okay, so keep it more. So that's how things can be growing. Okay, economists will tell you how much you can save actually does not depend only on how much you are earning. You can be a low income earner, okay, but you might be able to save more than a high income earner. Why? Because like what we said here, it's not about how much you earn only. It's also about how much you can save, how much, okay, you can reduce in your expenses. Okay, high income earner are not easy. Okay, they have a lifestyle to maintain. Okay, they have their own expectation, okay, to keep. Okay, when they start to have higher income, they feel they need to change their car, okay, to a more comfortable car. They need to change their house, or maybe renovate their house, or buy some new furniture in their house. They feel that, okay, they can no, they need to change their phone. Okay, they also feel like they need to eat in nicer place. Okay, this kind of lifestyle are actually yeah, eating into their expenses, and eating into their savings, because it brings up their expenses. Okay, when you go to big towns, okay, you see all the big cars, okay, Merc, BM everywhere, okay, big houses everywhere. Are those really rich people? Okay, and I tell you, rich people can be quite invisible. Okay, people that you cannot see well, okay, cannot see, don't look like rich, they actually are richer than you expect. Okay, because they live a simple lifestyle. Okay, so that's something very simple. I think all of you can understand. Okay, and another important thing about savings is you need to be able to differentiate between wants and needs. Which one is more important? Needs, okay, will be more important. Needs are something you must have in order to stay alive. Your house payment, car payment, insurance, emergency fund, food, okay? Wants are something that you feel like having, okay, you crave for. And this is something that if you don't control, it will not only burn one hole, okay, in your pocket, it will burn many holes and you die very fast, okay. And this is also the key reason why people are getting into problem, okay. Young people getting into bankruptcy, okay, overemphasize on spending on wants. Okay, if you're not clear about what are wants, let me show you. Okay, this will be one good example. Okay, on the left side, these are all the needs. Okay, your rental lah, utilities, electricity, okay, water, cell phone, food, car insurance, car payment, okay, gas, petrol, medicine, health insurance, okay, renters insurance. Makeup, is makeup a need or a want? Okay, depends. If your job need you to go to wear makeup, let's say you work in a customer service that you need to see clients, hotel industry, then it is a need. But if not, okay, then it could be a want. Okay, minimize your makeup. Okay, so blah blah blah. And on the one side, you can see home decor. If you don't have a home decor, you don't have a place to hang your key, you will die. You won't. Okay, you don't think Starbucks, you cannot sleep. Actually, you drink already, you lucky cannot sleep, correct or not? Don't buy new clothes, how you pay now? Right, it won't. Okay, so these are all wants. It's all emotional spending. It's not like you don't do at all. That would be a very sad life, I'd rather die, isn't it? But do it moderately. Cut it down, okay, to a level that you can afford. Okay, right, so you can look at all this and you can evaluate your life, which are needs, which are wants. Okay, so that's it for the tips on needs and wants. Now, I want to talk to you about bank savings account. How many accounts do you have actually? And how many accounts do you actually should have that you need? Okay, so a lot of people think, don't make things complicated lah, have one account enough lah, okay, so many for what? I don't even remember, okay? No, you must consciously plan. I would say personally that you should have 4 accounts, okay? Which 4? Why 4? Okay, this one. First account, okay, will be your basic transactions account. Okay, maybe this is like this is the account that you use it to make all your payments. Okay, your car payment, rental, okay, petrol, all these things. Okay, link it to your credit card. Okay, buy groceries and all. Okay, and if you want to save for your buffer, which is also called emergency fund, you should have another account to save. Okay, and then if you want to do investment, don't use your buffer or emergency fund to invest. Don't use your own savings, okay, to invest. Save another amount for investment. Why? Okay, later I will tell you why. And also, if you have a personal goal, like you want to buy a car, so you have to save for the down payment, or a house, or you want to go traveling, or you are planning to get married, okay, so all these things have another set, okay, another account for saving, so you don't mix them up. When you mix everything up, the account are so messy, a lot of transactions every day, you actually cannot tell anymore which one is your emergency fund or buffer, which one investment, which one for your wedding, which one for what. Okay, and then at the end of it, you lose count, you get frustrated, you give up. Don't really. Okay, so don't do that. Use the bank services, okay, to help you to manage all these things. Have different accounts. Okay, now I want to focus to talk a bit about buffer. Buffer or emergency fund, I think it's very, very important. The first thing you should start to save on is actually buffer. Okay, seriously. Okay, why? Okay, let's say how much is enough first. Buffer, okay, try to calculate as you do your budgeting, okay, try to take out, okay, the amount that are on the needs, the compulsory payment. That means every month you must pay all this one. House, car, petrol, phone, food, okay, leave some money, but don't put a high budget for food, okay. That means buffer or emergency fund, you use it when you are in the critical situation, like when you lose your job, you're unable to work, okay, or like MCO, cannot go out, all these things. Don't expect you will be eating lobster or whatever, okay. Put the minimal amount for food and all these things. So as you listed down everything, the basic or must spend every month, okay, get the amount. Let's say the amount is 1,000. You need at least 1,000 to survive that month, okay, without spending on anything extra. Okay, is that 1 month enough? You save 1,000 in your account as buffer enough? No. If anything urgent happen, 1 month is too short for you to solve it. If your boss fired you and you are not able to get a job yet, this already happened during MCO, one of the big company, I don't think I want to mention the name. By 3 o'clock, okay, they released the list okay, of retrenchment. Okay, so you are working halfway, you receive an email, oh, you are fired. Okay, and they give you 2 hours to pack your stuff and leave the company. It's like you go to work today and when you go home, you are already jobless. This could happen to anyone at any time. Okay, not only during MCO, not only during recessions, any company or any business can have problems at any time. We are all, vulnerable on this area. Okay, so you need to have buffer to help yourself. Give yourself 3 months. Actually, the best time is 6 months. If you can save up to 6 months buffer, you are very safe. If you lose a job, okay, you have 6 months okay, amount of buffer to keep yourself alive and your family alive until you get the next job. Okay, so that's buffer. So let's say your buffer you calculated for a single, okay, person, 1,000 every month times 6 means you should save 6,000 in this account for buffer. Okay, minimum, you want to save more, of course, better if you can. Okay, 6,000 here. This account, no matter what, cannot touch. Don't even have an ATM card. Okay, cut the ATM card for this account. Okay, don't cut, keep somewhere safe because you still need it to withdraw money when you are in emergency. But tell yourself, don't touch this. Okay, buffer. Okay, then investment, personal goal, save separately. Okay, but buffer, really, you must have. Okay, you must have. Okay, next thing I want to talk to you about credit card. Okay, how many of you will apply for this credit card just because you love Hello Kitty? Yeah. Okay, it's so easy to apply for a credit card nowadays. People apply because they like the credit card design. Okay, is there people like that? God, I am one of them. I used to apply for a credit card just because the design, okay, is a white color background with a rose there. Wow, okay, so lady, and that's a lady card. I applied for it and yeah, later I cancel it. Okay, applying for credit card, it's very easy. So let's talk about credit card. This is still one of the top reasons why young people are getting into debt. Bankruptcy. Credit card is supposed to bring convenience, not problems, not disaster. Okay, so why are people, okay, getting into this problem? Okay, so remember, credit card are tools. They are not money. When you have a credit card with the basic credit limit of, let's say, 5,000, doesn't mean you have extra 5,000 to spend. No, whatever you spend is just to hold the payment temporarily. You still have to pay back the next month. Okay, and remember, if you are using a credit card, pay off the outstanding in full every month. Okay, every month. Don't pay minimum payment. Don't even just go for the statement balance. Okay, go for the outstanding balance. If you can cover outstanding balance every month, that means you are able to use you can afford to use this credit card. Okay, and I tell you, if you don't pay back, the interest is not lesser than the loan shark interest. Go and find out. Okay, and next one, okay, credit card will be useful for you to track repeated expenses like groceries, because you buy it every beginning of the month, petrol, okay, no touch and go card reload, and whatever rental, car payment, all these things. So with that, your credit card statement can be actually used for your tracking purposes. Okay, and finally, if you realize you really cannot control impulse buying, that means when you have the credit card, your hand very itchy, you feel like buying anything, right? Don't think so much, cancel the card. Okay, cancel the card, and don't hold too many credit cards. Okay, so these are some of the basic things you have to put in your mind before you go and apply for a credit card. Okay. Okay, and one of the last thing I want to talk to you about savings, okay, and habits and tips is don't ever change your lifestyle. Sounds wrong, people all like change. Okay, now here I'm telling you don't change. Okay, I mean if the change is for good, go ahead. But what I'm trying to say here is don't be too eager to upgrade your lifestyle. Some people immediately when they get their job, they feel wow, okay, I need to belanja satu kampung makan, got increment, promotion, okay, immediately, okay, treat everyone, okay, makan, change car, change phone, change house, buy new handbags, okay, whatever thing you want to do, okay. Seriously, that will kill you. Okay, like I say, real millionaires are invisible. Okay, who are really rich? Okay, the rich people drive second-hand car because they know the car value will go down, will deteriorate. Okay, so they don't want to invest so much money in car and keep changing car. And do you know rich people who has a few houses that will choose to stay in the smaller houses because maintaining a smaller houses is easy? The bigger house, okay, they rent it out because it can rent out at a higher value. That's how they actually grow their money. And they eat at normal restaurants. Once in a while, they go to a nice place, but not all the time. Okay, I tell you, the rich people, the poor people are eating better than some of the rich people. Seriously. And they wear simple clothing. Okay, look at Steve Jobs. Look at Mark Zuckerberg. Do you think they wear a lot of different baju? If you realize they are basically wearing the same thing every day. Yeah, so this is what you're supposed to tell yourself, okay? Don't over upgrade your lifestyle, especially when you actually can't afford it, okay? So maintain your lifestyle, go slow with that. Remember what is more important. Okay, so that's it on the third topic. And now let's talk about growing your money. Grow your money. Okay, first thing before we go into how is cash flow quadrant. Any one of you have heard of cash flow quadrant? This is quite a famous concept. Okay, this is something introduced by this man called Robert Kiyosaki. Have you heard of Robert Kiyosaki? He is an American businessman, one of the top in the industry of financial education. He writes books, okay, he gives talks, okay, he goes around, guide people and that people consult him on investment and more, okay, and he's very well known for this book of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Have you heard of it? Okay, this book is about how his two fathers, okay, taught him financial concepts in a different way. Okay, and another book that he was is very famous until today is called Cash Flow Quadrant. Okay, so the one that you are seeing on the slides right now is the summary or the icon, okay, not icon, okay, the picture for the cash flow quadrant. Okay, this talk about 4 ways to produce income. Okay, I think you heard a lot about people saying, okay, you must have passive income, passive income. Yeah, it's actually explained over here. Okay, let's study this quadrant a bit detail. The 4 ways to actually have income into your life, okay, are these 4 category. Okay, we start from the left, ESBI. On the left column, we have employee and self-employed, E and S. The left columns are actually, we call it as active income. Okay, active income means what? Active income means you need to put time, okay, and you need to be there to earn the income. All right, so let's start with E, employees. Employees means people who work for others, workers. These are the people who love security. Okay, they want to be safe. That's why they work for other people to have a safe salary and income every month. Okay, they feel safe that way. And a lot of them in this category, they don't want to learn about growing money because they feel these are too high risk, not for them. And they don't know how, and they don't even want to learn more so much. Okay, they're scared of it. So this is the E. And then we have the S. S are self-employed. That means they work for themselves. Okay, they have their own business. Okay, for example, doctors or lawyers or dentists or accountants who have their own agencies. Okay, the only way for them to earn more money is how? They work more hours. Okay, that's how they earn, get more money. If you see E and S, these are the category where if they are not there, they cannot earn money. They need to be there. Okay, their time, okay, and effort need to be put in. They basically lock themselves up there. Okay, and this is where you don't earn a lot. Okay, you only can earn, look at it, they put there 5% of wealth over here. And I tell you 90%, okay, 95% of our population belongs to these 2 categories. Okay, your parents, okay, will tell you, be a doctor, earn a lot, lawyer, earn a lot, accountant, earn a lot. But that a lot, it's only to a certain limit only. If you want to be a millionaire by being a doctor, okay, you must 24 hours cutting human. All right, so yeah, it's not easy because time is there. And if you are sick, you didn't open your clinic that day, you have no income. So this is what we call active income. You must put your time there. Okay, on the other side of the quadrant, the right side, it's where we have B and I. The category of B and I, okay, let's see what are these. B, business owner that own a system. Okay, that means you have a system, you have some ideas, you have a product that makes money, Okay, so you hire people to work on the business for you. As a owner, you can leave the place, you can go elsewhere and do something else, and by the time you come back, the business is still running and profit is still coming in. That is what we call business owner. It's different from self-employed. Okay, the clinic, if the doctor is not there, no money can be earned. Okay, accountant, okay, if you are not there, you don't do the job, nothing will come in. But business owner are people that can leave their business and come back later, is still making money. Okay, and the last category here is investor. Investor means they make investment their main jobs, okay, using other people's money to earn. Okay, for example, all of us know Warren Buffett. Okay, he is an investor. His full-time job is that. Okay, and I tell you, this is where most of the people don't want to be because it's too high risk. But people who are here are usually the millionaire, the billionaire. Okay, isn't it? So majority of the people choose to be on the left because it's secure. They are not okay into taking high risk, but they want to be rich. Okay, or they tell themselves, let's not think about it. But on the right side are people who take risks, okay, and they earn a lot. Okay, that's where they build their wealth. Okay, I'm not trying to ask, okay, people who are working, resign from the job tomorrow, okay, go for full-time investment, okay, or whatever. You need time to do that. So our goal is actually to slowly try to move from the left side closer to the right side. It's okay if you have a job, you work for other people, but you can work on investment, have a side business. Is that okay? Yes, no problem. It's how do you have more than one source of income. Okay, this is what on the right side, it's what we call the passive income. The income that will still come in even though when you are sleeping. Okay, and that's what will help you to grow your money faster. Okay, but after this, okay, just a reminder, don't jump straight away. When it comes to investment or starting like, a business owner, you need a lot of preparation. You need to do a lot of homework. But open your mind, okay, to the ways that money can come in, how to increase your income. You need more than one way, active income and also passive income. All right. Okay. As we are going to talk about growing money, we means we are going to focus on investment. Okay, we won't have time to go through in details, okay, on the types of investment, but I just want to introduce to you, okay, some of the types of investment. They are quite common that we know around our life. Okay, first of all, we have cash investment. Cash investment is cash investment means you invest. Okay, talk nonsense. Cash investment means like you save money in your saving accounts, you get interest for that, correct or not? But that was not really considered a good investment because inflation, okay, grow faster than the interest over there. So even if you put in fixed deposit, the rate is really low right now, and after some time, your money grow, but inflation grow even more. So you don't have no good value on your return. You want to consider, say, investing in bonds. Bonds is when you buy bond, you are actually lending money, okay, to the government or to a business organization. Okay, so they take your money to help their business or maybe the government. Okay, and they promise you some fixed interest after that. Okay, so this is quite a stable investment. Or stocks. Okay, very interesting, very exciting. A lot of people are very into stocks, okay? But I tell you, stock is considered a high risk investment. Okay, don't jump into this one if you have not prepared or do your research. Okay, when you buy stock, you are actually buying ownership, okay, in that company that is publicly traded, okay, on Bursa Saham Malaysia. So you earn when the stock price go up and you lose money when the stock price go down. Okay, so how do you know go up? How do you know go down? You pray, is it? No, you need to do analysis. You need to study about it. When you invest in stock market, I tell you, you are literally investing like you own the business. You need to know the business in and out. Okay, what kind of business is that? The industry, okay, situation, okay, the different competitors, the country's background, the type of consumers, clients that they are targeting, where are their suppliers coming from to see whether the business can be stable or not. Okay, there are a lot of things to analyze. Okay, that is stock investment. Okay, in Bursa Saham Malaysia, we have more than 9,000 shares over there. No, and I don't think any financial analysis can be familiar with all 9,000. So at the end of it, you have to select, okay, the industry or the business that you personally understand better or you are interested in and do a lot of research. Okay, and you can actually try investing in stock without having to put real money inside. Some of the bank investment account, they allow you to play game first. Okay, like Maybank, they have this fixed stock game. Okay, I don't know actually what is the term, I forgot, but you can actually try to invest in the real share market but using some fake credits. Okay, so if you lose money, you are not actually losing money, but when you earn money, you are not actually earning money as well. But it's just for you to practice. When you gain enough confidence, then you can start to invest actually with your own money. Okay, so this is on the stock investment. Okay, mutual fund. Mutual fund is a medium risk kind of investment. Okay, when you invest in mutual fund, you are actually putting money. Okay, the fund company or the fund manager gather all the investor money and use it to buy stocks, bonds, and also ETF. Okay, ETF is exchange traded funds, as you can see on the screen. I will explain to you what is that later. So they kind of use your money to buy a variety, okay, of securities. This is to diversify your investment, okay, to make sure if the stock market falls, okay, the bonds, okay, and the ETF can still hold back the value of your investment. Okay, it's considered lower risk. No, medium risk are not high risk because you are not holding only one thing. You have a few things to balance it. Okay, and because you have a fund manager behind the scene, the management fee will be higher. Okay, and that will actually reduce your profit. Okay, and if you are interested in mutual funds, a lot of ways you can do investment. A lot of investment company, investment website, and even the banks. You can just go to the bank and tell them you want to invest in mutual funds. They have agents there to help you. In fact, it's very safe also. If you really want to be even safer, go for those fixed rate fund like ASB, Amanah Saham Berhad, Amanah Saham Bumi Putra, Amanah Saham Malaysia, ASM, ASN. These are considered fixed rate mutual fund. That means if one unit is 1 ringgit, it's always 1 ringgit. It doesn't increase or decrease. Then how you earn? Okay, from the dividends. Okay, and this is something capital guarantee. That means if you put in 10,000, don't have to worry, your 10,000 will always be 10,000. Okay, but you don't need 10,000 to invest. Mutual fund investment can start as low as 1,000. You can start investing already. Okay, ETF, exchange traded funds. The concept of ETF is very similar. Actually, it's the same as mutual fund. The difference is mutual funds are traded in the fund market. ETF, exchange traded funds, are traded in the stock market. Okay, so that's the difference. ETF is also considered a quite safe investment. Okay, if you are comparing it with stock investment. Okay, a lot of people are doing this ETF because they feel stock market is too high risk. Okay, so they go for something lesser. So ETF is something in between stock and mutual fund. Okay, if all this is not what you like, you can consider commodities investment. Invest in gold, silver, crude oil. Okay, gold investment is considered quite common and popular. Okay, and you can buy paper gold through bank. You don't have to actually buy the gold. Okay, but if you want to, can also buy the gold, keep inside. Okay, keep inside your house, but keep nicely, properly. Okay, some people keep their gold in the fridge freezer. Okay, because they thought the robbers won't find that way. I tell you, robbers know how to find, okay, all your treasures. So have a safe deposit box, keep it with the bank. If you feel it's not safe, go for paper gold investment. Okay, quite a secure investment. And lastly, people invest in property, real estate investment, or you can go for REITs. REITs is real estate investment fund. Okay, real estate investment means property investment. You buy a house. Okay, you invest in that. Okay, you sell when the house value has increased and you earn the difference. Okay, REITs is where like a mutual fund, but on the property side, where a group of people come to share their money. They pool their money together to purchase properties together, and they sell it off when the property price increase. Also, is to earn the difference. Okay, so it's the category of property investment. All right, so these are some common types of investment. I can't go into very details, or I can't cover all types, but to me, which is the best? I think that's what you will be asking, right? There's no best investment. It's always about the most suitable and most comfortable investment. Okay, then you go inside and you do your own homework. Okay, the top investor, like even Warren Buffett, he didn't go into stock investment. Okay, no, sorry, he didn't go into property investment in the beginning because he found that he has not know and understand enough in this category, so he decided not to go in. Okay, so always it's about you okay, your choice. Stock investment makes money. Okay, cash investment also make money, isn't it? Yeah, we can't say it's not making money. Commodities make money. Everything makes money, but you have to choose what you want and you really get prepared for it. Okay, now some tips for investment is it's always do your homework. Okay, do your homework. There's no free thing. Okay, if you don't do your homework and you do investment, you are basically gambling. Okay, don't do that. And number two, have a separate savings for investment. Okay, I think I shared with you about the multiple account saving. Have one savings for investment. Why? Because if you lose money in your investment, you can't do in your investment, it's just the amount of money you are losing. You are not losing your buffer or emergency fund. You are not losing other savings. Okay, so don't put everything inside, okay, the investment. Have a separate saving for it. If you lose all this money, never mind. Save again until you are ready and do investment again. Okay, number three, don't be greedy. Greedy is the main thing the scammers are targeting. Okay, very easy to fall into scams. Okay, money are a lot. You cannot earn the maximum. Okay, so don't be greedy. Yeah, if you earn enough, okay, let go. Don't just wait. Yeah, tomorrow will increase some more. Tomorrow increase some more. If you're so greedy, okay, you will wait for it to fall. It's the same concept as gamblers, okay, in the Genting casino. So don't do that. Number four, don't ever listen to others. Okay, yeah, what hot tips lah, whatever special, confidential news lah, don't listen. Okay, if you lose money, how? They'll pay for you, is it? No such thing. Okay, so if you listen to anything, okay, do your research, confirm it, then only you go for it. Okay, so don't listen. Okay, number five, go legal. Don't try to invest in some shortcut way, okay, or whatever. Okay, go to the registered, okay, agencies like the bank, okay, the mutual funds company, the investment company. Okay, these are to safeguard, okay, your investment. Okay, so that you are not, falling into any unprotected investment or scams. And finally, don't put all eggs in one basket. Don't try to invest in one thing and hope this one thing will make you very rich. Diversify, okay, your investment as into diversify your risk. Okay, so these are all the things, okay, that you can consider, and always beware of investment scams. Okay, so beware of investment scams, like try to smell them. If something sounds too good, very high chance it's a scam. Okay, research about it, find out about it. Okay, I think you read enough, okay, a lot of scams, or no, some scam sounds really, really real. Until you realize it's a scam, you still cannot believe it's not real. That is how scary it can be. Okay, so smells it, be very careful. Okay, next thing is I'm going to end, okay, the sharing today. I can't cover everything, but I really want to encourage you to continue on this journey to build your financial knowledge and foundation. So I want to recommend you a few financial channels that you can actually follow. There are a lot, many out there. I can't put all here, but those I'm putting here is actually the top. Okay, we have iMoney. iMoney is one of the biggest, with the most followers. They have about 223,000 followers just on Facebook. Okay, they talk a lot about personal finance, very informative. Okay, number two, you can see Casey Lau. Okay, yep, handsome guy here. Keep calm and Casey Lau. Like Casey Lau is one of the first, first few financial blogger, okay, in Malaysia. Oh yeah, by the way, all these are very Malaysian based, because when you do investment, I think having in the right context, okay, of a country will be very, very important. Okay, Casey Lau started to blog about financial stuff in 2006. Okay, so he has been giving a lot of free articles and free advice, and currently he has 70,000 followers on Facebook. Okay, number three, we have this pretty girl over here. This is Suraya. Okay, Ringgit has been also another top financial blogger in the industry. She blogs about her personal financial journey. She is the kind of people who fancy small business over big corporations. So in fact, her sharing on financial information are very personal. Okay, very suitable for individual or personal investor. Okay, so she has been invested on a BFM as well. Okay, quite stable. Okay, number four, my PF, okay, my personal finance started since 2017, 3 years ago, has about 6.3 thousand followers. Okay, similar to iMoney, they have a group of people behind the scene, okay, to provide financial knowledge. And last one, Mr. Money TV. This is rather new. I think started about 1-2 years ago. You realize he has a different name in his channel. He's called, he referred himself as Financial Edutainment. That means he believes to share financial knowledge not in dull and formal and heavy way, but in a very fun way. So most of his videos are very short, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, but you pick up important concepts, and it's very fun, okay, to listen to him. He speaks very lively, okay, and he make jokes around, and he has this Q&A session, okay, every Thursday. Okay, you ask any questions, it's a live. You ask any questions, he will answer you on the spot. Okay, so quite going well. Okay, since it's new, he has only 4.5 thousand followers, but I think, okay, he will go well. But these are just for your reference. If you realize there's something better, please go ahead, as long as you know these are not ajaran sesat. Okay. And lastly, recently there is this free financial literacy program fully sponsored by CIMB Foundation. Yes, the CIMB bank that we all know. They fully sponsored this called Be Smart Financial Literacy Program. Be Smart sounds familiar? Yeah, one of our financial budget tracking app is actually, okay, from this program, Be Smart. So you can sign up for this one. Just find out about them on Facebook, okay, and even Instagram, and register. Now they are doing online. They use game methods, okay, to teach you about financial stuff like investment. You actually get to do investment. I mean not real one now. At the end of the training, you will know that you earn money or you lose money, or is your group the winner. So it's quite not engaging. Okay, a lot of the students who have tried and came back and tell me that this really helped them. Okay, so I hope this will be helpful for you. Right, so that's all for my sharing, and I hope that we at least pick up something today, and I wish you all the best in your journey to become a millionaire one day. Hope that we will meet each other at the end of the finishing line. Thank you. Okay, so pass it back to you, Mr. Tan.
Thank you, Ms. Chan. Yeah, I will start tracking my daily and also monthly expenses starting today. Okay. Thank you, Ms. Chan, for an enlightening and also entertaining presentations on the right way to saving money. To all Utah staff and Utah students, please remember to sign out your attendance. Okay. And now we are at the Q&A sessions. Let me check the Q&A box. All right, so we have two questions here. So Ms. Chan, the first question is how parents can help their teens to learn to manage their money. So this is the first question. Okay, and the second question is how to maximize the benefits of credit card. Ms. Chan, unmute your mic.
Yeah, just done. Okay, I think I'll go for the first question first. How parents can teach kids on financial part? Is this question by Mr. Tan? Okay. All right. I think first of all, I think parents should live their life, okay, and set a good example, because you cannot preach anything that you're not doing. So start doing first and show them, okay, as an example. Second thing, I think we can start savings since younger. So when you give pocket money to your kids, maybe you can encourage them to just save a bit, maybe just like 50 cents or 1 ringgit from the pocket money, just wanting to build that saving habits in them. Okay, and try to use a clear jar to save money so that the kids can see visually the money growing. Like kids learn through very visual, and try not to fulfill all their wishes lah. Whatever they want you to buy, they throw tantrums, they merajuk, okay, and you just give it to them, and that help them to develop a wrong concept that things can come very easily. Okay, if it's expensive thing, you can explain to them where, okay, this is something expensive, and we already have bought one toy this month. Okay, let's wait for next month. Okay, tell them the concept of delayed okay, forget the term. Okay, that delay their desire. Don't try to get whatever they want immediately. If you do this, in the future, if your child have a lot of impulsive buying behavior, it could actually because parents never tell them to wait, okay, and plan their buying. I also feel like you can play some small money game with them. Maybe at home, make them do some chores, okay, and you pay them money. Let them know money is hard earned, okay, it doesn't come free. And I've seen some parents encourage their kids to actually start a business. One of my friends' daughter is 6 years old, and they have this event in the church. Okay, he encouraged his kids to actually draw some cards. Okay, she likes drawing and sell it in the event. Okay, yep, not a lot of money. A lot of parents will be helpful. Wow, so cute. Okay, they buy 1 ringgit, 2 ringgit, and the girl got excited. Okay, and every time she wants to sell something. Okay, yeah, that's for the kids level. One of another friend's daughter, which is quite grown up, I think she is about standard 6 or form 1 already. The mother actually encouraged her to start a Facebook page to sell cookies online. Yeah, so these are some very I think nice steps, okay, for parents to start to instill entrepreneurship value and also money concepts, the right money concepts in the kids. Okay, yeah, so that's what I want to share for this question. Okay, so the second question is?
The next question, yes. So next question, how to maximize the benefits of credit card. TCR is credit card.
Yeah. Okay, so credit card very scary, yeah, but also very useful, right? Okay, for the convenience of it, credit card is not totally not good lah. Okay, first of all, credit card get the free gifts. Before you apply, they attract you with luggage bag lah. Okay, but don't fall for the cheap free gifts. I fall for my first credit card, because of the yellow rubber duck. Now I feel so stupid. Okay, so aim for higher gift like my power bank or whatever. Okay, then you apply for it. Okay, but don't apply for all the credit cards because you want all their free gifts. Okay, have 1 or 2. I think it's more than enough. And I think credit card is good because you can save points. Okay, don't just save points, save, and don't look at it. Your points will get expired one. Okay, save your points. Okay, track your savings and rewards and exchange it. Okay, like for me personally, I know when I spend on my credit card, okay, I always take note and I always look at my points, how much points I have, and I will wait until certain amount I can exchange for a 300 cash shopping voucher. I feel that it's more worth it because I can buy something that I need instead of exchanging for things that I don't need. Okay, so that will be good. Every few months I get a 300 extra. Why not? Like a small bonus for myself. Okay, and it will help you with interest-free investment. Installment. Let's say you want to buy some electrical items and you don't want to buy a massage chair. Okay, 10,000. You have the money, but you don't want to pay in one shot. Go for the interest-free payment. It's always a credit card benefit. Okay, and don't overuse your credit card. Don't owe it. Pay back every month. And I think it's also good for emergency usage, like when you are in the hospital, when you need to pay the deposit or whatever, or else they don't allow you to be hospitalized, or your friends or your family. Okay, this is the time where credit card can be really, really useful. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I think you can maximize the use of credit card. And based on what we have discussed just now, don't have a lot of credit cards. Pay back all your balance. Okay, don't even owe it. Okay, so if you have problem with your credit card balance, always talk to the bank, okay, people, and see how you can help, how it can be done. Okay, sometimes they can help you to stop the credit, do a balance, the interest, do a balance transfer, so you can just focus to pay back the money that you owe instead of adding interest every month. Okay, yeah, so I think roughly about that.
Okay, Michan, one more question.
Yep.
One last question. What is the safest investment for beginner like fresh grad? What is the safest investment?
Okay, the safest investment for fresh graduates. Okay, first, number one, like I said, before you think about investment, save your buffer, your emergency fund first. Okay, don't get so excited with investment, okay, and forget about that. After you have saved for your investment, so your buffer, okay, think about saving for your investment and start investing. I would advise, if you haven't studied enough or research enough or go for courses, go for the lower risk investment like bonds and mutual funds would be something even safer. especially like ASP, ASN, ASM. All these are fixed rate, and then government will have a capital guarantee. You will not lose money. If you have 10,000 inside, it's always 10,000. So this kind of safer way of investment, I think it's more suitable as a beginner, like fresh graduates. Okay, but if you want to invest in stock market, is that a problem? Not a problem, okay, but just make sure you learn first. Okay, that's a lot to learn, okay, reading the annual report, and actually people pay to attend like few thousand kind of workshop or seminar to understand, okay, to understand about all these what dividends and no profit sharing concepts before they actually do stock investment. But if you are really, really interested, don't do it on your own first. Go through certain investment website like stashaway.com, fundsupermarket.com. Okay, these have a group of people to help you and to guide you in your investment, which are safer than you go and trade, okay, on your own on the Bursa Saham. Yeah.
Okay, one more, Michan. One
Okay.
last question. One last question, also from our participants from Song. Is buying bond good or bad?
Good. Buying bond is actually good. Yeah, because bond is quite secure. Okay, just that it doesn't give you a very high return, but it is quite secure because who are the ones that are selling bond? Big organizations and government. Okay, to gather money, to collect money, isn't it? Okay, they can't give you a high return, but I think most of the bond performance will be somewhere around 8% plus minus. If you compare this to a fixed deposit savings, much higher. How much is the fixed deposit return rate nowadays? Last time used to be between 3% plus minus, and I think after MCO, the rate actually dropped quite low. Yeah, so bonds definitely a safe investment because it is supported by the government and big organizations, and the return rate is rather high. Yeah, so that's good. So if you have anyone who tell you about investing in an investment and tell you the return rate can be up to 12%, 15%, you better be careful. Okay, it's not very normal to get such a high return rate. Okay, possible God, but high risk is a scam. Do proper research, okay, before you fall in. Don't be greedy at the end of it. Okay, but I think bond is something good. Go through the proper channel. Okay, don't go and buy from some secret or dark agent somewhere. Okay, then you are safe.
All right, so no more questions. Thank you, Michan, for your
Okay,
detailed
welcome.
explanations, and I hope it will benefit. All right, it's time for us to end the workshop. Okay, thank you, Michan, for sharing the time, for sharing knowledge with us, and thank you all participants for your participations. Please stay safe. Have a nice day and goodbye. Back to you, Mr. Tam.
Hi, thank you for Mr. Tan and Ms. Chan. It's great to have such a knowledgeable financial sharing by the Ms. Chan, and it's great to have you today. And before we go to the end for today's webinars, let me introduce you about the foundations of UTAR. So if you happen to be the SPM holder or you are coming to sit for the SPM or even the O-levels, then maybe you should, if you are ever considered for the further study, then you should consider for the foundations. Why? Because the foundation should be the expressway for you to pursue to the bachelor degree. Example, like if you're spending for the diploma, maybe you spend it in like 2 years. SPM probably will be 2 years as well. And foundation was spending only 1 year. After that, you can proceed to the bachelor degree in UTAR and even a master and after that the PhD. So the SPM's holder or the O-levels, if you are interested to pursue the foundations, we have the foundation in art and foundation in science. To apply, you may need to get at least 5 credits in SPMs, and there are certain subjects required. It depends on what is the bachelor degree you're interested. And definitely the Bahasa Melayu and the Sejarah need to be at least passed. Okay, and the most important is the English. It's better for you to get the English with C above to pursue to the bachelor, to pursue to the foundations study. Okay, for us, since we mentioned about the foundation in art and foundation in science, right? So for foundation in art, actually we have 2 different streams, Y stream and X streams. So the X stream and the Y streams is for the students who pursue to the business study. So you are going to study about the accountancy and management. For X streams, is specialized prepared for the students who are pursue to the Chinese studies, the social science, and even the graphic design, multimedia, game design, and architecture study. So if you are interested to pursue to the bachelor degree in the business area or the social science, even like the design areas, then you will be assigned to the Y streams or the X streams study in the foundations. And if you happen to be a science students, then we have S streams and P streams. S streams is for those who are interested to the biological bachelor degree. So we are preparing you for the biological science. And for those who are interested in the engineering degree or the IT degree, then we are preparing for the P streams, the engineering science and technological science. No worry about the foundations, because the admissions will assign you to the different foundation streams according to what the bachelor degree that offering to you. And for the campus, actually mostly of our foundations, you can pick whether which campus you want to study, either the Canberra or Sungai Long. Okay, it's optional, but there are certain certain foundations leading to the degree that you are only allowed to study at the selected campus. Example, like for the Chinese study, you can only allowed to study at the Canberra campus for the foundations, and for the design related, like the game design, the graphic design, multimedia, digital animations, game developments, and even architectures, and also the health science foundations like the MBBS, nursing, Chinese medic, physiotherapies. Those are only can study the foundations at Sungai Long campus. And also would like to share the great news with you that for the Times Higher Education Ranking 2020, the Asia University ranking, Utah has been ranked at 119th, and it means that a second place after UM's in Malaysia. So it's a great news that for the newly established university as a Utah will be like no more than 20 years established. So it's a very good news and very good effort from our lecturers and our students, and to get such achievement. For your additional information, actually we have the Cyber Monday from 8th to 30th August. So you can have a live chat with us from 9 AM to 5 PM every day. And if you would like to have further inquiry, example like just after the finish the webinar, if you would like to know more about the Utah or know more about Utah programs, you can just attend to our Cyber Monday to have a live chat with our counselor. Other than the Cyber Monday, the live chat, we also have a live webinar. So it's a weekly, it's a daily from 2 PM to 3 PM. And for the next coming webinar is for tomorrow. We have a programs preview for the Master of Psychology, Industrial and Organizational Psychology at 2 PM to 3 PM. So if you are interested in the psychology studies, or you are current psychology degree students, you are welcome to join us to the program preview at tomorrow. And lastly, this is our contact. So at the beginning, we've mentioned that the Zoom Live has been shared live to the Utah for you. So the recorded video for today's webinar will be put online to the Utah for you as well. So if you have friends that would like to view on our webinar but not able to join us at 2 PM to 3 PM, then they can just join us at the Utah for you after the webinar as a recorded versions. Other than, you can also, if you have anything would like to inquiry or you would like to contact us for the further, then you can contact us through the WhatsApp, the WeChat, and even the email. And now it's almost 3:30, and we are going to stop here for today. And we see you tomorrow again at 2 PM to 3 PM. And bye-bye.